Wow, I never thought this was going to happen so soon or even happen at all. It's the end of the power couple we know in the entertainment industry. Innocent Idibia, popularly known as 2Baba or Two-Face, and Annie Idibia are calling it a quit, or rather 2Baba is calling it a quit. He says enough is enough despite rekindling and refreshing their marriage vows again. The news left fans heartbroken, but this love story, filled with triumphs and controversies, has now reached an unexpected and emotional conclusion. But what really led to the shocking split? Let's uncover all that we know. On Sunday, January 26, 2025, 2Baba took to Instagram to drop the bombshell we never saw coming. The African Queen crooner confirmed that he and Annie have been separated for some time and are now taking steps toward divorce. Though the post was quickly deleted and replaced with claims of a hacking incident, or so netizens painted it to be. However, 2Baba later went live on Instagram, clarifying, "No one hacked my account. I said what I said."
Yo, my people, man, nobody hacked my account. I'm big talk with you, I want to talk. Understand?
This announcement left fans stunned. For years, 2Baba and Annie were a symbol of resilience, overcoming trials that tested their bond. But now, the dream of their forever after and doing another 10 years seems impossible and has been shattered. Let's go back to when it all began. Annie and 2Baba's love story began in the late 1990s, when Annie was just 15 and 2Baba, then 24, was still building his music career. Over the years, their relationship blossomed, surviving fame, fortune, and endless media scrutiny. In 2012, on Valentine's Day, 2Baba proposed to Annie in a heartwarming moment that captured the hearts of Nigerians. A year later, their star-studded wedding in Dubai became the talk of the town. But behind the glamour was a marriage battling constant storms. From the beginning, their union was far from a fairy tale. With 2Baba's history of relationships, including 5 children with other women, and Annie's constant struggle with public scrutiny, their marriage was often on shaky ground. If you've been following the couple, you probably already know about the infidelities on the part of 2Baba. But hey, Annie knew all of this before she agreed to marry him. It wasn't a secret because he never hid it, and Annie herself spoke about it countless times. Things got even messier when Annie's ongoing feud with Pero Adeniyi, 2Baba's baby mama, kept making headlines, pouring fuel on an already tense and chaotic situation. In 2021, Annie took to social media, accusing 2Baba of emotional abuse and calling him out for traveling to see Pero without her knowledge.
Everything! I am going to scatter everything! Nobody knows the rest of an angry woman. I will ruin everything. Hello, Inobia family. This is Annie. You said that I was with my husband today. Peaceful, nothing happened. My husband told me he had a shoot today. Only for him to pack his things and his stupid cousin Frankie helped him plan it. His family does not love me. They hate me. They've been giving me hell for 10 years. Today, my husband packed his things. He lied to me that he was going to shoot. But my husband is on his way to America, planned by himself, F.L. Morebe, and Frankie. All of this behind my back. I don't deserve this. I don't. I know this is not your business. But I can't call any member of his family. I can't even call his manager. He will not take my call. Because he thinks I'm the reason. He thinks I'm in his way. He thinks I'm in his way. So he, if I would never take my call. He don't send it on his way to America without telling me. Without telling me. Without telling me. He's going to see Pero in America. And his other kids, don't move this car. Park this car. I'm going right now on Instagram Live. I'm going now. I'm done.
Despite apologies and reconciliation efforts, the cracks were too deep to mend. In 2022, fans felt a spark of hope when the couple renewed their vows on the reality show Young, Famous, and African. Annie opened up in heartfelt moments, expressing her deep love for 2Baba and the struggles they had overcome together. However, behind the scenes, the weight of fame, lingering issues, and unhealed emotional scars continued to strain their relationship. The year 2025, the inevitable happened. The once celebrated power couple has officially called it quits, unfollowing each other on social media, and ending a 12-year marriage that many hoped would last forever. While some fans are heartbroken over the end of this iconic relationship, others see it as a chance for both Annie and Cubana to move forward and start fresh. In the wake of Cubaba's public announcement about his separation from Annie Idibia, several of her colleagues and netizens have rallied in her support. Actress Uche Alendu expressed her disappointment, stating, "No love, no accountability, no loyalty, no culture, no bond, no memory, no respect, no empathy. I am so disappointed at the betrayal and insensitive public announcement from Two-Face." She emphasized that love should overlook errors and criticized the public disclosure, highlighting Annie's sacrifices throughout their relationship. Similarly, media personalities Toke McKinwa and Tiwa Savage have shown solidarity with Annie, underscoring the challenges she has faced over the years. Comedian Marriage weighed in on the situation, stating that only Cubana and Annie truly know the reasons behind their decision to separate. However, she criticized Cubana's approach to announcing the breakup, posting about it, "Knowing this woman has been tagged the most understanding wife, and then making a video in a berating manner? That wasn't necessary," she said. Marriage suggested that the announcement could have been handled more diplomatically, emphasizing that Cubana could have kept it off social media entirely. She added, "I'm happy she's free now, and I hope she finds herself quickly." Another reaction from actress Mary Njoku reads, "Bro, we've stayed quiet out of respect for her tough choices. But since you've decided to humiliate her at her lowest, no walla. Just make sure she's healthy and okay. Because when the time comes, we'll have plenty of questions for you." While most people were on Annie's side, not everyone saw things the same way. Doris Ogala, for instance, appeared to take Cubana's side in the matter. In her post, she suggested that the marriage had been long overdue for a breakdown. She wrote, "Though Annie is not innocent, trust me, whatever she did was because she didn't want to lose Cubana. This thing is juju tussle. The victim here is Cubana. But here is the hard truth. What about Cubana? Why are people attacking him as if he didn't make sacrifices for this marriage?" Blogger Tosin Silverdam questions those already taking sides in Cubana's separation from his wife Annie. In a post he states, "Why are men always blamed for anything that happens in a relationship? People are already picking sides and supporting Annie. What if Annie came out first to announce her separation from Cubana? You all will still drum support for her. We all know what was wrong with this marriage. However, Two-Face kept holding on to it. Let them go their separate ways. Do you want them to keep staying in this marriage until someone dies?" It's important to recognize that both Annie and Cubana are public figures who feel compelled to address their audience regarding personal matters. Annie has previously brought aspects of their relationship into the public eye, which may have influenced Cubana's decision to make his own announcement. While some believe such issues should remain private, the couple's prominence makes complete privacy challenging. Ultimately, the dynamics of their relationship are known only to them, and public opinions, though widespread, may not capture the full picture. Annie, a talented Nollywood actress, has been open about her struggles and victories, proving time and again just how resilient she is. On the other hand, Cubana, a trailblazer in Afrobeat and one of Nigeria's most celebrated music legends, remains almost silent in light of the accusations. As the dust begins to settle, the two are expected to focus on what truly matters: co-parenting their daughters, Isabella and Olivia, and finding their own paths to peace and happiness. The public fallout has sparked conversations about boundaries in relationships and whether personal struggles should be shared online. Some argued that both Annie and Cubana are at fault for bringing their issues into the public eye. Annie often spoke openly about Cubana's infidelities, and while her vulnerability earned her sympathy, some feel it also put undue pressure on the marriage. Others believe that Cubana's choice to address the situation publicly was influenced by Annie's own habit of sharing details about their relationship online. It's worth noting that Annie has previously aired grievances about Cubana's behavior, including his infidelity, in ways that sparked heated debates on social media. Surprisingly, Two-Face has been quite through this scrutiny and public attack from Annie's female colleagues. Fade up, he replied to the online judges, "Hypocrites. All these years I was battling kidney failure. Where were you all? My wife was more focused on her reality shows. Most times, I was alone in the hospital. How many times did I leave my hospital bed just to attend appointments, trying to provide for the family I love so much? I suffered severe consequences and relapses because of that. Where were you all then? Now, I've suddenly become the villain because someone is creating drama over a divorce she brought upon herself. From this saga, one clear lesson emerges. Marriage and relationships require deep mutual understanding, and entering a union with unresolved issues or deal breakers can lead to long-term unhappiness. If you find yourself repeatedly unhappy or feeling emotionally drained in a relationship, it's often better to leave than to stay and endure. For Annie, while her decision to stay for so long may stem from love and familiarity, her unhappiness became evident through her public statements over the years. And for Baba, if he wasn't willing to compromise or change for her, it might have been best to part ways earlier. At the end of the day, both Annie and Baba are public figures, and perhaps their need to address these issues publicly is a reflection of the spotlight they've always lived under. But for those of us watching from the sidelines, it's a reminder that some things are best kept private. What do you think, guys? Should they have handled this differently? Was Baba's public announcement justified, or could it have been done quietly? And do you think Annie's decision to stay for so long was worth it? Let's talk in the comments.